What is good, YouTube? DancyTA60 here to give you a deck profile update of my heroes. This is what I've been running this week, and um, it's been going pretty well. There's a couple changes that I do want to make here and there, but nonetheless, this is what I've been messing with. Sorry for the not posting, but I haven't been really into the game that much lately. But since Noden's release, I feel like the game's really gonna pick up. I'm gonna pick up more on the game and everything. Start getting a little more into it than I was before. So let's just get into the deck profile. 3 Shadow Mist. This would focus. There we go. 3 Bubble Man, 2 Goblinberg, 2 Summoner Monk, 3 A Hero Lives, 3 Mass Change. Can barely see it through the camera. 3 Rhoda, 3 Forbidden Lance, 2 MST, 1 Instant Fusion, 1 Mass Change or Charge, Raigeki, and then for the traps, 3 Mirror Force, 3 Fiendish Chain, 2 Call of Haunted, 2 Dark Bribe, 1 Breakthrough Shield, 1 Bottomless, 1 Solemn, 1 Vanity's Emptiness. That is pretty much it for the main deck. About the main deck in general, I went with 3 and 3 for Bubble Man and Shadow Mist because you kind of reuse Shadow Mist so much that you get to your Bubble Mans with your Shadow Mist still in your deck and everything. It's just you have so many searchability off of Shadow Mist to get your only Bubble Man. I'm not running Alias because I didn't really want to. Cleaves aren't a thing, and my favorite towers out really was Koga, just to crash into it and carry on the game from there. But Cleaves haven't been making any showing in my locals or anyone around me, so the Cleaves aren't really something that I'm worried about. Um, 1 Instant Fusion I was just trying out. It was at 2. Believe it or not, I never really saw it at 2, so I just brought it down to 1 for some reason, because I brought down Noden to 1 in the extra deck. So when I got it, it was good. I'm going to bump it back up to 2, and I'm not sure if I want to bump Noden back up to 2, just because the extra deck for this deck can be very, very tight. I also consider bumping up Mass Charge to 2, just because I like the card in general. And the Breakthrough skill, it did okay for me, but I think I'm going to take it out. The 3 Fiendish Chain I think are enough to keep you in the game. So that's it for the main deck. And the 3 Lances, I just really think Lance is key. Alongside with, I usually go with 3 Lances or 2 and 2 Dark Bribe in most cases, and the 2 MST, but this was actually really good. I saw Dark Bribe when I needed it. I saw Lances a lot, which is always good. So, yeah. That's it for the main deck. On to the extra, extra and side deck, so. Alright, for the extra deck, I was playing 2 Dark Laws, 2 Acid, 1 Anki, 1 Noden, 1 Garga Samurai, 1 Castell, 1 101, 1 Karagorgonite, 1 Abyss Dweller, 1 Evil Swarm, 1 Teller Knight, Ptolemaeus, 1 Diamond, and 1 Durandal. And for the side deck, I played 2 Maxi, and then 1 MST, 3 Prohibition. Yes, I was playing 3 Prohibition. 2 Rivalry Warlords, 2 Shadow Mirror, 2 Royal Command, and 2 Light Imprisoning Mirrors. And for the last side deck card was a Heroic Champion Excalibur. Alright. Well, I see the only difference in most of the extra deck and side decks compared to other builds would be the 2 acid. I threw this in taking out the second Nodin since I only was playing 1 instant fusion. I have not looked back on this change at all. There are so many times where people will Fiendish Chain or Breakthrough skill this, and I would just activate a second mass change on the same one, bring out the second acid. The first one will resolve just in case they have another Breakthrough skill or another Fiendish Chain targeting the first acid, and they forget about the first one will actually just resolve. So and the 3 prohibitions. I put this in here because I did not know what to side before a tournament yesterday. So I just threw those in there, and it's always a fun side deck card that just annoys your opponent so much. It's an MST bait. I always think this is a really good card. It's just not it's very versatile because you could just call anything. And it's also bait for MSTs. So there's no really drawback to this card. The only problem is it's not super effective against everything. It's just really, more than anything, it's just destructive. And I'm playing the Shadow Mirrors just because it doesn't really stop your main dark monsters except Shadow Mist. But it doesn't stop your Dark Law from doing what it basically always does. But these are coming out just because I'm seeing Shaddoll's less, and this is already enough for the Shaddall matchup right here. And that's just pretty much all I need to explain about this. Let me know what you guys think. Leave comments of what else I can do to try out, test with the deck and everything. Heroes are a deck that's always going to be near and dear to my heart. It's my #1 favorite deck. Let me know your experiences with the deck, and peace out, YouTube.